Greetings and welcome back to our CK3 Princes of Darkness playthrough, where last time we became of age and things didn't work out exactly for us, so we didn't get the traits, the hunter trait and all of that, so I was starting here with the debug menu, so I just added that. So we now have the hunter. I did give us the true faith, because I feel like we should have had that. And I gave us one of the various hunter, side ones as well that we're supposed to get, and Eye Vigilance was just like the first one I saw. So, in the meantime, now that we have that out of the way, I shall close the debug, and we'll just continue on. Alright, so, what do we know? We do have this dude here, the Conqueror dude, who is going to be going up against us, right? We can't do anything else. Alright, yep, game's just loading in. So, what do we want to do? First things first, we want to take a look here at our traits. So we can do some martial here. Obviously, I don't think we're going to be doing that. We do have some in the theurgy to throw in here. Conviction, we have psychic, laham, and then the true faith. I think what we want to do is we want to go for the true faith to try to get beatific, just so we can, offset more of our demonic heritage. We need to prove ourselves. We have that chip on our shoulders. Investiture is just the byproduct of having laham. I think we'll focus more on this when we do a demon playthrough here. Removes all wounds and maims every 3 months. Wow, alright, that's actually pretty cool. Talents of the Plague grow, Uncanny Beauty, Bond breaking, gain access. Yeah, there's just a lot of things going on here. Like, holy. Yeah. Alright, so we have that. I suppose with our theurgy we could go down something. Like, down to 3 unlocks the Bind Wraith. Yeah, this is the Wraith stuff. Via Oraculi, via Medicament. Me. Can heal scars, can heal wounds. Actually, going down here and healing would actually be good via Ignis. Demons to the Abyss. What's the Psi focus here? Necropsi. Alright, yeah. Like I said, I think we'll probably focus on the true faith. Let me just double check here. Initiate. Oh yeah, you're not a vampire. Alexander. The Graceful Tyrant. Too far away. Fine. Chelnial. Discover celestial name. Too far away to interact. Well, bugger me. We gotta find a good vampire for us to test this out. Just to make sure everything is working properly. So, diplomatic range. And let's type vampire. You can sort by age. And no one in torpor. There we go. This dude is wandering about. No? So finding lair is not a thing that we can do now. Let me just go through that. I mean, I get it. We had to cheat to add the hunter faith, but... Huh. Okay, this is... not what I would like. Maybe if we find the hiding places of people in torpor and then kill them, then we'll be able to start getting the faith stuff, so... Alright, let me just... see. I guess you're not supposed to be a hunter while you're a Laham. I get it. But it's the campaign, and... yeah. Okay, alright. 45... We want to make sure it's one that we can kill. There we go. Irish Kigal. We'll go after this. Planning speed 2.2. Intrigue skill of you and your target. Alright, we'll go after Kali. 2.2. Alright, yeah. Well, that's unfortunate that that's the case. So how long is this going to take? If it's 2.2, time remaining 3 years, 9 months. That gives us some time to go through the theurgy, I suppose. Can only be changed every 5 years. Yeah, that'll give us time to do 2 finding hiding places, basically. So in the meantime, I suppose... let's go down via Ignis. Shame that I can't really do much with the... invite to Lux Invicta with the finding layers, but whatever. And then we're going to start... how does our wife like us? She does like us a lot. I suppose we could try to yeah, we'll seduce our wife. What else are we trying to do? We were saving up for one of these buildings, but now it's not really worth it if we can't do any fine journeys. Alright, yeah, I did just take a quick look on their Discord just to see if there was an issue. Yeah, it looks like you can't because they're like conflicting, traits and everything. Which, I'll be honest, I still think, having a demon heritage being a hunter is still, very, viable. So, that's just me. In the meantime, we'll just see how that works when we're trying to find Kali. Alright, so we were saving up money. And yep, just because she's gonna be dead soon, she was very loyal. We'll take her land when she kicks the bucket. What do we need to construct a new building? 500? Oh, it's like 300. But we'll re-enable next month. Alright, nice. Additional building slots, which we can't build anything. I wonder why. Is it because of our culture? I'm pretty sure. Fortification. Ermine cloaks, cranes. Alright, focus on the cranes, and then we'll just see what happens if we can build more. St. Peter's determination. We need 3,000 piety to make St. Peter's City. Church of the Inquisition's all done. Okay, so we could have done... we can build the Aurelian walls? Holding taxes is nice. Alright, what is actually the Archcathedral of the Inquisition? Additional building slots +1. Learning, level devotion, monthly piety. Monthly lifestyle experience is good. But the Aurelian walls, 5,100 though. God dang. The holding taxes would be nice. Then means we could just hold everything in the Rome and start just getting a bunch of cash. Alright, whatever. In the meantime, we need great men at arms. We can have 9, eh? So what do we got? We got witch hunters, sappers, knights of Livonian, lady knights of Saint Helena, armored footmen. The issue is Lady Knights of St. Helena are actually cheaper the Teutonic Knights. Knights of St. Thomas of Acre. I don't know how to pronounce that. Armored Horsemen of Sinai. Knights Templar. Knights of Livonia. Mortals who specialize in hunting monsters, which is really good for vampire spirit and bygones, which is what I think most vampires have. Let's just take a look. No, it's regular people. Losombra Corsairs. Alright. What do you go up against? Spearmen and skirmishers? Alright, we'll get some Teutonic Knights. And pikemen. Let's get some lightfootmen, Knights of Livonia, engineers, sappers, saboteurs. Skirmishers, animals. What is I'm assuming it was. Sorry, I'm just going over here. Light cavalry, camel cavalry, light cavalry. Counters archers. What counters light infantry or skirmishers? Oh, okay, so here's the downside of all this stuff. Infernalism is a double-edged sword. While your master gives you untold powers, they also ask much of you. Wait, master? Ares, you're incapable. Founder of your dynasty. Request enthrall. I refuse. Infernalism is a double-edged sword. While your master's time your unholy partner wants you to sacrifice. Myrna is to mark poor soul. You want me to sacrifice my sister? Development level. Can I offer you gold? Asking too much. We refuse. That's asking too much. We're in the middle of a war here. I'm taking over what's in Napoli and just took Benevento. We are, however, in debt quite a lot because at the same time, the Duchy of Salerno was presented to us. So now the only thing missing is the Duchy of this place, which is a thing. Duchy of Calabria, right? You hold what exactly? Rossano? Alright, so you're there. So let me just move you to here. And then we just gotta go for Apulia. And then we'll have all the duchies against the Sea of Shadows. Oh, and our sister just kicked the bucket. Court chaplain, need a new one. Alright, our niece. We also just got a new perk. Might as well go for Via Ignis. About almost halfway to finding Kali. We did seduce our wife, so we are lovers, so hopefully we'll have a kid soon. And I'm not gonna lie, this Laham trait, not very good for a hunter. Alright, war is over there. Now we gotta focus on everything else over in the middle of Italy, I'd say. So we got Fermo, easy enough to do. The Giovanni family are gonna be a problem. As well as Pomerania. We are definitely going to need... Oh, we have a son? Sanctus? That Laham! Well, either way, that's actually really good, but... What's a good name? Alright, Venator, which means hunter in Latin. Alright, we have a truce is over. I'm not going to go up against Crete anytime soon. We need to get more of our cash. At least we're getting some of our guys up. Artifacts, low county control in Napoli. And we'll have to start Centrale University. Inside your realm, not inside your realm. Can pardon Chancellor Galatea. Could create the Kingdom of Italy. Oh yeah, we can station. I totally forgot. Alright, let's just take a look at the makeup of these guys. Orders of Chanticleer, which are vampire. Mass Embraced vampire. Mobs, just skirmishers. Oh, that's allies. I'd say we have to place our Teutonic Knights. Lady Knights of St. Helen. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna station you right in Rome. Actually, you know what? Witch Hunter skill will get a bigger bonus, so we might as well. We don't have that many options here. Napoli. Lady Knights of St. Helen. Pisa. Knights of Livonia. I guess Benevento. Alright. Speaking of which, you kicked the bucket yet? No, you're still alive. You are marked. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Alright, in the meantime, what else do we want to do? We are trying to save up money. Just bought some of those dudes. How is this coming along? Baroness Wilhelmina. Can I just recommend people revoke title? Oh, how is it better? Is it better if we just take Paulo? No, not Paulo, but Paterno. And say instead of Napoli. We should probably just give Benevento away, I'm gonna be honest. Let's just do that. And yeah, you know what? We'll just wait and see. Oh, would you look at this? Galatea is trying to seduce us now. No. We know who was your last lover. So let's not. Alright, we just changed to the True Faith focus here. Let's see if we can... Oh, what's this? Oh, we have an event here. Finest room into the land. 155 gold. Ugh. Now let's do that. Save our cash. Alright, let's just go on this journey here. To awaken Kali. And then we'll see. It's in Messina? Shit. Really? As soon as I go away, you fucking declare war? Holy war for the Duchy of Verona? Rally the troops? I mean, if it's a holy war, these guys should join in because I'm right next to them. Nope. Alright. For the Duchy of Verona, all we need to do is just go after them. Right? Come on, you guys, you guys will join me, right? It's a holy war. I have no alliances besides our sister. Duchy of Bavaria. The Duchy of Hesse. Who has the most men? I think Bavaria. Yeah, 10,000. Bavaria, East Francia. Is there any way? No. We don't have any other relations, eh? Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Maybe we insist on healing the noble beast, Rufredo. He's a sorcerer, but... You know what? Become master of my horse. Why not? Excellent. And since apparently Holy War doesn't mean much in East Francia. Count 25 gold. We're losing cash. Delayed by how many days? Angela. Whatever, 25 gold just so we can get this faster. Ignore the madman. Alright, here they come. Alright, one step at a time, one step at a time. Again, the trade severely injured. Alright, well, obviously that did not work. Alright, so I did it a couple of times there. It seems like, just like the normal CK3 Prince of Darkness stuff, that no matter what, the outcome is basically decided as soon as you decide to go on the journey. Because I did it like, what, three or four times off screen as well, and it was the same result every time. Even though there was supposed to be, like, you know, higher chance of us not being injured and whatnot, so it's already predetermined, which sucks, so we just didn't do that. In the meantime, because of that, there is no war since we didn't go anywhere. And since apparently we can't friggin' search for... I guess we could just try to discover... Why does it cost piety to discover the true name of a demon? I'm just curious on that one. I suppose it... whatever. But, since we can't discover layers, apparently, for some odd reason... Too far away to interact. Yeah, too far away to interact. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's apparently because of that Laham trade that we just can't do it. Which does suck, in my personal opinion. So, instead, we're going to transfer over and do go down the conviction route here for a little bit at the very least, but I think maybe we'll go down the psychic route. That seems like a nice alternative. There we go. And now I think we can... Nope, not yet. Alright, where do we want to go? We just got... We're all done with here. Ritual of Awakening, Wraith Summon on Death Interaction. Enemy Hostile. Aid of the Spirits. Makes a Scour Demonic Influence decision free. Give the target soothed pain. Let's go for this one. Alright, well, I guess some things never change. This dude is coming after us. So, first things first, Bavaria. Let's get an alliance. Raise all of our men. At least this time we'll actually be leading them. And... nope. Call to war. And I'm assuming these guys are all alive still. Who was it? Katharina. You know, you've been like poor for the last 10 years. Alright, well at least we'll just head over here then. Alright, looks like we're winning the battle here, and nice, 35%. Where are they going? Most probably retreating to Esta. So where's Esta? Alright, so you're all heading over here. No, we can't allow them to regroup. We're gonna wipe these guys out. Come on. Nice. Oh. Fine, 41 gold to rebuild that. 76%. Oh, we captured someone. A brewing troublemaker. I suppose we could give him the marshal or the entry. If we, I don't know, should we get rid of the Laham trait? That just seems to be not helping us in any case, and maybe that'll just be a really good thing for us to start off in our demon playthrough. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. In the meantime, we're gonna go take out these guys over here. 210 gold. We're gonna get stressed. Ares demands. Yeah. If there was a way for us to get that beatific, and then I could roleplay us into a... Oh, I forgot we could change it to Psi. I could roleplay that we can get rid of the Laham and be reborn and whatnot, but... I don't know. I want your guys' opinion, I think. Or I might just do it, that's the My false pregnant, that's nice. Nope. Alright, we just won this holy war. So be it. Nice. Alright, and you know what? I think I'm going to do that. Let me know if you guys think I should just re-add it, but I'm going to get rid of the Laham trait, and we'll just work on it from there. Alright, so just got rid of those traits for us and our son, and then because honestly we shouldn't have had that anyway, that was just to test it out, I guess. We'll focus on the Laham stuff when we do the demon playthrough, when we actually want to focus on that. So I did do what we wanted to do, basically, because we had with Song here, we had a bunch of true faith perks we were going to give to us that we couldn't do because the Laham, let's be honest, it was the Laham that was preventing everything. So I gave us 3 extra traits to start off there, and yeah, so we're going to debug that, and we're just going to go straight in here, and then we're going to focus on the... Wait, before we do anything, I want to make sure. So we're going to not go for the torpor ones, because apparently we just suck at that at the moment. So let's go for a straight up regular old vampire. You know what? No, let's just go for age all. Because if we go after demons, we can just say, this is how we became... You know, not Laham. God has forgiven us and all that claptrap. Too far away to interact. Alright, we need diplomatic range, though. Oh, that's a mummy anyway. We wouldn't have been able to go kill him. Head of Frost. Pluto, the silencer. Wait, I think we gotta wait and get everything moving. So let's pause. Oh, as soon as I actually try to do this stuff, it... Ah. Alright, give me a sec. Oh! And just in time. Hey, Baron Baldemar, I'm sorry. Yeah. There we go. And I think we can hold it. I'm not seeing anything that we can't. Oh. Ritual Awakening, Wraith Summon. I guess we'll go down this one. Now let's just double check now. All age inside. Dorian the Demon Lover. Request Pact. No. Alright, let's just straight up just try to find a vampire. Discover true name. Intercession. No! Alright, so I think we just kind of borked everything with that Laham stuff. Because I don't think Psychic would actually interfere. Discover true name. Initiate demonology. So even though we did get rid of the trait, it's still encoded in us. Not on any of our modifiers. Alright, so I just wanted to check something real quick to see if we could like do a debug thing with Find the Journey, and nope, we cannot. So that's unfortunate. What is this? King Wolfhorn. Oh, it's like that Pomerania. We're gonna have to deal with all this side stuff at some point, but we'll do that at another time. Right now, 10 more months, and hopefully maybe you'll get the duchy, because there is the duchy, right? It's not just... Yeah, the Duchy of Calabria. Then we just need, yeah, like I said, Apulia, and then we're good for the Sea of Shadows. At least for all this stuff. We just had a new kid here, Lusa. And I betrothed her off to Serafino here. He's the heir to East Francia, so we have an alliance with Bavaria and East Francia. So I think we're good on that for at least for a while. Andrea, do you want to come to our court? No? Venator. Intercession. Give you that true faith right away. In the meantime, we're making some cash, especially now that we took that temple. What we need to do is decide if we want to... Do we want to take the city? We already have the Grand City. Grand City, it's a large population center. Eternal Rome and Constantinople. I feel like maybe we should try to take a castle. We want to take a Paterno. 1.95. What else do we have? We have like Pisa, right? I mean, we've been making more money with Paterno, let's be honest here. Or do we want to build our own? Because we can construct a new building here. We can build our own castle. And Ostia, Baroness Kremhild. You know what? We're gonna take it ourselves. Revoke title. Just so. So now we have Ostia, Vaticano, and then we'll probably take Paterno, but we also have, what was it, Napoli? Oh, what can we build here? I'm just curious. University. There we go. Let's just see how much money we'll be making. Yeah. Come on in. Nice, nice, nice. Now, do we want to build our own castle, or do we want to take Paterno? Or do we want to upgrade the Grand City here to go to where people prosper? Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. And then the next one we'll build a castle in Apollo. Or Farfa. Ostia is the only one with some wetlands? Did not expect that, but alright. In the meantime, we are just educating our children. Because of that, and the fact that we can't do anything, this was a waste of time. So next time we will go just for Psi. Or maybe at least Conviction. Well, we'll see. Oh, we just got the demonic investiture. We still can study demonology, and we can still shapeshift. So I guess even getting rid of that Laham demon trait did not actually get rid of anything. So unless someone knows how to what I actually need to do to get rid of that stuff, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to get back, because I guess this was a mistake of, you know, the Laham trait and everything. So that was incredibly my bad. Alright, we just had another son here, Omnia. I already gave him a true faith. We're educating him. I did a bunch of executions for vampires, so we actually got a perk in our true faith here. But since we're not actually getting anything else out of it, I think maybe we'll... I'm thinking of maybe making Omnia our heir, just because Venator did start with Laham, and I'm afraid that he's going to have yes. I think I have to give him like the mortal trait as well, or something. I don't know. It was. So I think maybe if we go for Omnia, he shouldn't have any of that since we took it all out before he was born. So I'm thinking we're gonna get critical stress. Or we'll hold off on that, because I got to lower our stress anyway. Speaking of, let's go for activities. Grand Tour. Why? A hunt is really good at getting rid of stress. It's also mighty expensive. Can't go on a hike because we need the perk. Damn. Why is just everything so expensive? Alright, we'll just hold off on that then. Oh, just randomly, the dude who was supposed to be our new our new nemesis was killed by met the final death as fearless Inquisitor Berengar of Siena. Well, we would have done that if we were able to do the fine journeys. So basically what I'm just doing now is just kind of waiting. I'm gonna make Omnia here our heir, and then once we can declare designate heir, we need 1,000. Oh, speaking of which, succession. Can I change high partition to primogeniture? Alright, yeah. We're gonna pass that. Keep getting more prestige. Absolute crown authority. What do we need? Oh, can't do it, eh? Fine, whatever. Oh, no. We can't. We just gotta make sure people like us. And we need the prestige. So we can do that, switch it to primogeniture, then make Omnia our heir, and then I think we'll be good to go. Alright, so that's gonna be our goal, along with trying to get this bit. So, and then we'll focus on the rest of Italy, but let's get rid of the Sea of Shadows while we can with all of our alliances and whatnot. We just need the Duchy of Apulia, and then I think we're good. Let's just double check here. Oh. Basically, we'll get... Oh, we do have the Duchy of Apulia. Why am I... Weird. Alright, you know what? We're going to change that then. Didn't know we already had it. Change to Foggia. Then we'll get all of that. So next time... not next time. Let's just wait. It's going to be 9 months. Oh, we have another child. Bruto. You know what? Bruto. Summon the physician. We'll listen to Saret. Wonderful. It's a little too late, I think. But let's... yeah, we just lost our marshal. Isolate capital. And get a new marshal. Increase county control, I guess. Over here. And with 1,000 gold, we are building another castle in Paulo. 6 months left, eh? Can't upgrade these anymore until we do, you know, Ocula Day and all the others to get the 3rd level. But we can upgrade the Grand City here. So I guess this will be our job as Sanctus. We focus on all of this, just internal stuff. Then Omnia will focus on you and everything else. Because we keep still getting, like, the Ares sacrifice people and everything event. And that's just giving us more stress each time that happens. So eventually we're just going to die rather young. So I just want to make sure everything's all set up for when we make Omnia our... oh, I need to get... yeah. Can I switch it? We can switch it. We'll just keep these 2 perks then. Because if we have vampires, if we execute them... yeah, we'll gain 50 True Faith experience. Alright, we'll just change it to, could go for Theurgy real quick. Yeah, we'll go for... yeah, we'll go for Theurgy real quick. Alright, so... I think we're just going to end this episode here. And there's one last thing I want to do. I saw this in here. Refuting, blah, blah. There we go. We can vassalize Bavaria. So we're going to do that. Real quick. And I was seeing if we could find a way to like reset our perks. So we could have 3 extra True Faith perks. And then just give them all to Omnia. But unfortunately, there's the button's gone. I don't know where the reset perks is. Maybe it's because we have too many lifestyles, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. And I don't know if there's a console command to reset perks. If there is, let me know. And if not, well, bugger. But with that said... oh yeah, there was that side one. And there we go. Oh, and our building was just completed. So we can start Pisa. Yeah. I could grant that to Leopold here. You know what? We're going to grant Pisa to Leopold. Leopold. Grant title. There we go. Have fun. In the meantime, some Ventor's gonna get a better education, blah blah. Oh, don't know why we aren't educating him. Yeah, we're the new head of the dynasty. The reward, we're still allied with East Francia. Nordga, I wonder. Okay. Oh, yeah, Philip. Probably should make them like us. You good at anything? You are actually a better marshal. Ooh, but Eleonora... Actually, I suppose Galatea could be removed. Subrector Philip can be just like this. Subrectress Emma. Excellent. 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 And what are you? Oh, you're at war. Oh, you're a vampire. Yeah, alright. Sure, we'll accept that. Anything else we want to do real quick? Can grant Inquisitor Hugo. Yeah. There we go. People like us. I think we're all good. The internal wars are just good. And we just got Foggia as well. So next episode, we shall take the rest of southern Italy. And then we'll focus on this bit here. I'm just curious, though. Anything? Interseclusion. What do we need? 1,000. The Kingdom of House Myrna must be held. And these two must be dead. Or just have... Okay, yeah. We need 500 prestige. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. And yeah, you know what? Despite everything, I think we're doing pretty well. Besides the mistakes I made early on. But let me know your guys' thoughts. And if you, like I said, if you know how to deal with the perk stuff, please let me know. And yeah, leave it in the comments down below. Leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you dislike, but tell me why. And I shall see you all later.